The findings of modern research support the view that the evolution of primitive men and its culture should be regarded as unity. Yet this unity is exceedingly complex, and future research will doubtless enable us to make finer distinctions between the periods that people composed it. Changes in climate affect, for example, the plant and animal life of a given area. The presence of coal beds in North America and Europe along with evidence of glaciation in these same areas indicates that they must have experienced alternately warmer and colder climates than they now possess. Many individuals have unwittingly contributed to this book through sharing ideas with us as colleagues, students, practitioners, tourists, and residents of destination areas. They are too numerous to thank individually. And indeed, it is not possible to isolate exactly their specific contributions. But on May 3, a couple of weeks later, Lincoln issued an executive order calling for 43,000 three-year volunteers for the Army and also increasing the size of the regular Army and Navy by 40,000 men. Both these actions were in apparent violation of the Constitution. Summer research scholarships offer a unique opportunity for external organizations, academics, and students to work together in research. Working with globally recognized researchers in the local setting, students will gain valuable real-world experience as well as an insight into what research is all about. Entrepreneurship has become an increasingly popular career choice in recent years, with many individuals starting their own businesses and pursuing their passions. However, entrepreneurship can be a challenging and risky endeavor, requiring skills such as creativity, adaptability, and strategic thinking. Yellow is the most optimistic color, yet surprisingly, people lose their tempers most often in yellow rooms and babies cry more in them. The reason may be that yellow is the hardest color on the eye. On the other hand, it speeds metabolism and enhances concentration. Think of yellow legal pads and post-it notes. Climate data released recently reveal that the Arctic ice cap melted at an alarming rate during the summer of 2013, shattering the previous record for summer melting set in 2008. Many climatologists believed, "We thought that might be the record for quite a while." Satellite photos of the ice cap show that the ice cap is the smallest it has ever been since scientists began taking satellite photos of the ice cap in 1990s. Food is one of the most important things you'll ever buy. And yet most people never bother to think about their food and where it comes from. People spend a lot more time worrying about what kind of blue jeans to wear, what kind of video games to play, what kind of computers to buy. We can see from the X-rays that at an early stage of painting, a window was painted in at the left of the portrait. It seems that there may have been two windows in the initial design for the portrait, or that the window was moved at an early stage. We all know about bacteria, viruses, and microscopic protozoa. We can watch the way that these tiny agents move into our bodies and damage our organs. We have a growing understanding of how our body mounts defensive strategies that fight off these invaders, and have built some clever chemical that can help mount an assault on these biovillains. The tourism industry has become a major contributor to global economic growth, with millions of people traveling to different countries each year. However, tourism can also have negative impacts, such as overcrowding, environmental degradation, and cultural homogenization. The brain is divided into its hemispheres by a prominent groove. At the base of this lies nerve fibers which enable these two halves of the brain to communicate with each other. But the left hemisphere usually controls movement and sensation in the right side of the body, while the right hemisphere similarly controls the left side of the body. The situation is similar to a pregnant woman that has twin babies in her belly. 𝗣𝗿𝗰𝗀 of the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics. He is proposing the idea in a paper that has been accepted for publication in the astrophysical journal Letters. Any writer must decide upon an order and a structure for a book in keeping with the reflexive nature of the work. There are strong currents of reiteration in the book, with each iteration developing understandings of research, theory, and practice as the story continues to unfold. Exercise bikes are a common sight in gyms everywhere and are used by a wide range of people. Parents can even buy exercise bikes that rock a baby to sleep while they use them. They have a variety of programs to make the exercise as easy or as demanding as you want, and they tell you how far you cycle as well as how many calories you burn. When people think about sports medicine, they often think about a team doctor treating an injured player on the field, but sports medicine also includes prevention of injuries. This function is often exercised by the athletic trainer, whose training equips him or her to design effective workout and practice routines that build physical strength and help prevent injuries. Digital literacy is an essential skill in the modern world, with individuals needing to navigate an increasingly digital landscape in both personal and professional contexts. Digital literacy can include skills such as using basic software and hardware, understanding digital privacy and security, and effectively communicating online. Imagine living all your life as the only family on your street. Then, one morning, you open the front door and discover houses all around you. You see neighbors tending their gardens and children walking to school. Where did all the people come from? What if the answer turned out to be that they had always been there, you just hadn't seen them? Written by 3 eminent professors, it has been updated to reflect the shifts of sociological thought in the last 5 years, making it the most comprehensive, authoritative and up-to-date dictionary available. It is essential reading for all students and teachers of sociology and other related courses, and also the general reader.
Audio Jungle.